We're taking another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and today we're going to shine a spotlight on 5-star wide receiver Micah Hudson, who signed with Texas Tech. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going hard in the paint. We're looking at these 2024 recruits, these freshmen, before we start the college football season, so you get a good idea how these players look before they start making plays on the field for your team. Click that button. Stop missing out. Today we're going to start off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you'll get there. But he's a 5-star recruit in both the composite and in the initial rankings. Top 5 in both rankings. Wide receiver 5 and wide receiver 4. Top 25 in both. 16 overall in the composite. 25 overall in the rankings. 6'1", 190. So we got some length there. 35 offers. That's big time. That means college football really wanted him. They were after him. The market was hot. Alabama, Auburn coming down here. Under Armour All-American game. Reminds them of Garrett Wilson. So that's a very interesting comp. Think of that when you look at the highlights. First round projection. Dynamic high volume playmaker. Athletic build. Highly productive at the high school level. Big play punch at running back and in the return game. Vertical field stretcher. This is a guy that has good ball skills. Mid-air acrobat. Capable of contorting in traffic to win on contested throws. This guy's got good ball skills. Slippery and strong after the catch. These highlights are going to be glorious. Make sure you stick around for that. Very bursty. We do the long jump. We ran to 11.54 100. Don't be a 100-meter stop. That's still a fast 100-meter. That being said, we're locked in with Texas Tech, and Tamu was trying to get after him, as you see there. Then looking at his reception totals, 70, 65, 1,300 yards, 1,100 yards, 18 touchdowns, 14 touchdowns the last 2 years. Going over to On 3, top 5 wide receiver with everybody. That's good to see. A 5-star prospect with everybody. That's good to see. Top 25 or better with everybody. That's good to see. Oklahoma, Texas, Tamu, Texas Tech, Texas. Ohio State getting in there. You know they don't go after jabronis. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. 8.5 minutes. I think senior and junior year mixed in here. Let's go. Let me know what you think in comments below. We're seeing him after the catch. Faking that guy out. Getting downfield. There we are with the score. Looking inside, very sudden. Very sudden wide receiver. Good ball skills downfield. Good length. Attacking. Good off the release. Good off the release. Good pop off the step there. Good after the catch. I remember doing his highlights over the winter, but I'm just excited to go over them again with you guys because there's going to be some stuff I didn't see before. I bet you, and I'm seeing it. The ball skills are good. I like him after the catch. I really like him after the catch. Rising up to make that play. Did you see that? He can scoot after the catch. He's very assertive after the catch. Tremendous ball skills. Times it well. Moving off to the other side. I knew it was you all along, buddy. You did not have to stop that. Here we go. Look at the feet and balance there. I feel like you should have gave more flowers last time. Good balance there. Good after the catch there. We're going. We're going. Outside shade there. Looks like that was a pretty big DB. Doesn't even matter. Good hands. Good hands. I can see the Garrett Wilson in them. I can see what they're doing. I like the circle, though. I like the circle they're doing. He's gone. He's gone. He's good on special teams. Ball's coming out there. Hits the hands, gets up there. Getting that yak. Not slow at all. Looks like a dynamic wide receiver. Sudden mover. Sudden mover. Not over dramatic on the route running. Just sell and go. Ball getting down there. The hands. The hands. People need to be talking about this kid more. The way he just, like, stretched out to grab that one. The timing on the ball skills. This is why you just watch me talk about these players twice a year. I talk about each player at least twice in the top 100 to 200. The scouting reports just didn't do him justice. It just didn't. I just remember that. It just did not do him justice. Ball skills downfield. Look at that. Good concentration. He looks like he could be a big play wide receiver. He looks like he will be a big play wide receiver at the next level. Good balance after the catch. Good turn in the legs. Body control, good. Especially on the boundary. Good hands. If he's covered, he's open. He's that good. Looking in. Look, pop it out. I knew that was happening, though. I knew that was happening. Don't tell it too much. Just look into that wide receiver's soul and just keep it moving on the route. See where his hands comes up right when the ball's there. The hands are nasty. The hands are nasty. We're this deep into the highlight reel, and we're getting some nasty catches still. Doesn't matter if you're covered, dude. Good spin. I can definitely see the Garrett Wilson in him. I can definitely see that comp. Comp makes sense. A lot of different comp. Maybe a little bit of Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors, faster, but the release package and the ball skills. Little Keenan Allen-esque. Very, very good wide receiver here. I would say younger. Hands are good, though. Brings it in, eat quick. Good after the catch. I got one. It's not really a comparison overall, but at the catch points, the way the hands stick, back in the day at Oklahoma State, Des Bryant hands, how they stick, and not nothing. I mean, you can make. If I stretch it, I can make it. They're different players, but with how the hands operate at the catch point and how they stick in. And that may not be correct if I go back and watch Des from back then. That may not be correct, but that's what's going through in my Rolodex in my head, which is filled with a lot of players I've watched over time. But just some of those highlights in my head just comes out from some of the highlights we just saw a few moments ago. He's looking good. He's got to pop off the step. He's good on the top end. We're separating. We're good. There we go. Rises up. That's what I'm talking about. The rising up, the stretching out. Another guy, Justin Blackman. But not a comp. Like that stuff. Just being able to rise up and make those plays. Stretch out there with the ball in the air. Read it as it's coming down. Doesn't even matter. That stuff. Outside of that, if you're talking total package comp, I would say Garrett Wilson-ish. But I would say the ball skills are tremendous. That's just going to stick out like a sore thumb all the time. There's not many wide receivers with ball skills like that. His cuts are good. Sells routes good. Release package is actually very good. A lot of pop off the release. Can get on the heels of the defenders very good. Allows them to be faster than what he is. What I mean by that, it disguises that speed very well. Nasty off the release. That's where I came up with that Malik Neighbors, maybe because of the ball skills and that release package. That release package is very good. Very solid. Well, you circled off the quarterback. Doesn't matter. He's got good concentration. That's the thing about his game. Good downfield game. Comes back to the ball. Turns around for the ball. Whatever you want to call it. This is a very good wide receiver. I feel like when I watched him the first time, I wasn't this excited, but I wasn't down on him. I mean, you can analyze what I said back then if you want. I would go off what I say now. I will say this is after coming off of looking at prospects for the draft for Dynasty Fantasy Football, looking at every wide receiver every single day for like 3-4 months. And I'll definitely tell you this, that he's got skills of some of those top guys. The ball skills, the ability to get in and out breaks, his assertiveness is what I like too. The assertiveness after the catch is very underrated. It makes him a little faster play-wise, and that ball skills on the last play just tops it off. That's the cherry. We're looking at a very good wide receiver here with a lot of upside. This guy could be one of the best wide receivers in college football, maybe even instantly this year. It doesn't even matter if he has a good quarterback or not. It just has to be a quarterback that can breathe and have a good arm that can get it downfield, honestly, because his ball skills are tremendous. Very quick, sudden route runner. They got a good quarterback coming into the 2025 class that we noted earlier that might be able to help him out, but he's got some ball skills. He is underrated for what he is for being a 5-star. Not many people are talking him up enough. His ball skills are tremendous. His release package is underrated as well. I don't think people are going to talk about him because the ball skills are so good. His hands can clasp him in. He's a very solid wide receiver. I'm very interested to see what he does over these next few years because we got a big-time prospect here. That's why college football was after him. Every single school was after him. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.